You know, I'm really gonna miss this tank, but I'm also really excited to see what's even bigger than that. I forgot how ridiculous this is getting already. I fired one bullet and we're moving this fast, this high up. Maybe on this bounce I'll go ahead and use the bomb, which should take us right into space. If we run now, we're gonna make such stupid amounts of money. Unless we hit one of those things. $44,000, which is like 1/20th of the money we need to buy the next gun, but a few good runs and we'll get there. With a little bit of luck, we probably could actually accomplish this in one run. We just have to get super lucky and hit a lot of stuff along the way. I think we might need bigger bombs too, because that launches is pretty good, but I need a lot more of those. Also kind of forgot I can light myself on fire too when I need more forward speed, but we're already into space and I've got 4 bullets left. Also going to use a jetpack right now to help carry us a little bit of speed up. And we hit another airliner. They're certainly our mortal enemy, but look at us go. We definitely just nailed a bird. I love the way they squawk when they explode. Anyways, we're losing our speed, so we're going to end this run right there because I know it's not going to be a record anyway. So we have the option to buy critical bullets now for $364,000. This increases my bullet impact power by 350%. That's ridiculous. I like how this just keeps getting increasingly ridiculouser. Ridiculouser, you heard that right. But we're already at a really stupid spot where we're launching absolutely like into orbit with every single thing we do, but now the bullets are 3.5 times stronger. Like this next one is going to go way up high because it was heated up. So that put us basically all the way up here all by itself. Second bullet, we're into space. I think the bullet heater upper thing would work better on an automatic gun because it lasts for multiple bullets. Oh, don't hit one of those. Oh, I thought we were going to avoid it. We're hitting so many things all at once. We still went 80,000 meters distance. That took like 10 seconds. Worth about 90 grand. This is going to get good though. I'm really excited to see all this stuff we unlock now because we're really getting into the high-end stuff. I'm hitting birds in space, which is great. It's funny that they're up there. I'm going to heat up this bullet just a little bit so we get an extra big shot that's going to take us way up into space. And we bounce ourselves off a little alien, so that's scooting us even further. We're going like 1,000 meters distance every half a second right now. This run just doesn't want to give up. It wasn't really a great start, but suddenly we found ourselves in a cannon with a gunshot. It's probably not going to be a new record, but it's way closer than it should have been. Well, we got our daily best as we were run over by a tank. Now we're just kind of a splatter of tracks in the snow. $211,000 for a single run though. Can't complain with that. Maybe we should go straight for vertical on this one. I think that's about as high as I could possibly aim all at once. Don't know if that's a good idea, don't really care. Also on this first bullet this time, I'm going to point myself straight upwards. I want the next bullets to be as powerful as possible. I've got 3 bullets left, and with a few lucky bounces like that, we might be getting somewhere. Don't know if I should have jumped into his arms or not. Look how fast we're going though. We're going like 1,000 meters every quarter of a second right now. We're absolutely flying. This will be a new record as long as I don't hit something. Like look at our speed right now. That's absolutely ridiculous. There we officially broke a new record and now we're going miles past it. Kind of wish I hit that. That would have been a fun speed boost. But we got 1 bullet left. We used it at a pretty good time. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us, but we're going up and over. We're going 1,000 meters every fraction of a second. We're over 300,000, so we just broke our record by 100,000. And pretty quick, we're going to be 50% further than it. We're also 6,000 meters up, just about, so that's probably a new record for height. We're about to touch the ground, but that's okay. We bounced all the way back to 3,000 meters. We hit Earth so hard we literally bounced back into space. Even the second bounce has us back in space. This run is great. And we've officially broken 450,000 meters. We just landed on something electrical. Plus we hit a bird somewhere in there as well. I never see the birds, but I do hit them. And we're not done yet. We hit a barrel. Then an ice cube, so we're frozen. Then we hit whatever that is. This run just will not quit. Oh, we hit another alien too. That's helpful. Finally coming to a rest, though we hit some gold bars. That's probably not going to hurt us one little bit. So that run by itself was 457,000 meters. We earned $510,000 for doing it. Mostly for the distance. Which means we get to say goodbye to the Great White and work up to the Mighty Pickle. $910,000. This decommissioned artillery cannon used to launch nukes back in its heyday. Yeah, I can already tell I'm going to like this one a lot. That's a big cannon with a big wind up. Wow, okay, that's going to be hard to time though. Yep, that's going to work nicely. 700 meters up, 3,000 meters distance already. Kind of hit that a little early, that's okay. Well, now it's just really a game of not hitting anything bad along the way and grinding up enough money for more upgrades. We're doing pretty good, but we can always do better. Ooh, a desert. I've got a good feeling about this one. And there it goes. I've also just read through some of the comments, so now I know how to do this all a little better. We're not supposed to use bombs until we're at about max speed, so that should be after all of our bullets are used up. And we hit another plane, the absolute bane of my existence right now. But it seems to be the same sort of thing with nukes too. We're supposed to use them kind of at the end to go from very fast speed to like mega speed. Wow, shocking, we hit another plane. Basically, if I was understanding this correctly, we use our bullets first, then we use all of our other items. So this next launch we'll use a bomb. Probably could have also used our jetpack right there, but one thing at a time because I'm stupid. Okay, we're going to use a jetpack here because we're at about max height. That's going to bring us hopefully just a little higher, though I might have mistimed that. Let's see what happens now. Well, if it wasn't for the planes we hit, this could have been a really good run. We're still at 130,000 meters, so either way, we're fine. This one's slowing down a bit, not worth my time to wait this one out. We're going to give it up right here for 184 grand. But maybe we're long overdue to start escalating. If we spend 500 of our shells, we can get 150% earnings. Oh, that's for 5 minutes. I can live with that. Let's get to launching the city into space. 150% earnings, this is going to make a big difference to me. And so far we're after a pretty good launch, so we need this one in particular to be a very good one. So I'm going to use my bullet warmer, which has put us into space, and we hit an alien, so this is shaping up to be a good one. And then we hit a second alien, so our speed is already very quick. We're going basically 1,000 meters every second or so. I completely lost track of this run because the monster grabbed me at some point, and I don't know what happened, but I felt like suddenly I was back on the ground for some reason. But now we're going up and over, we're still making really good money. The trouble is when you move that fast, it's just very hard to see what's going on. We're still going to make it about 200,000 meters. But while we're at it, since we made it this far, we should stop and start again because we've only got 5 minutes of boost. That was still worth $500,000, so let's do it again. Hopefully this time we get a little more lucky again. The cannon by itself now can launch me over 1,000 meters up. And then we hit an alien, so I didn't really need the bullet warmer. And then wouldn't you know it, we hit a plane. I don't know what the odds of hitting those are, but apparently it's pretty high. I don't know what I just hit, but it sounded really oh, what is it? Oh no, go over that. Don't hit that. Oh, I don't know what we just hit. That was new. And then it drove us straight into the spike thing, and then the whole game broke. 90,000 meters, but that was still worth $200,000. We can buy an AK-47 for about half of our money, so let's give that a try. While we're at it, also a new jetpack. That costs $500,000. It better be worth it. Wow, look at all those bullets. That should in theory carry us further than the other one did. I usually like less bullets because I'm lazy, but I'm sure we can have a lot of fun with these. So let's start the bullet warmer and let's see what these bullets can do for us. Yeah, given how many we have, this is going to carry us a long ways. Like, I've only used one bullet so far and we're already way into space and we're 20,000 meters distant. It's kind of nice in a way having all these bullets too, because now if I'm about to run into something spiky, I can sacrifice a bullet to get around it instead of catapulting my run into oblivion. As simple as this game is, I really don't understand it, but that's also because I'm pretty stupid. But we just broke 150,000 meters distant, which is only a third of the way to our record, so we're going to need some luck to get there. And we hit another plane, so that kind of screwed things up. But we're still doing pretty good on this one. One more bullet. Use that a little bit early, but we're also going to use our jetpack at the top of this one because we haven't used our new jetpack yet. We're going to try it right now. Hopefully we can combine the speed and the height. That seems like it's working not bad. We're moving pretty quick. We're over 200,000 meters, so that's fine by me. Anyways, 215,000 meters distance, and my pig is happy. And we're already back up to $900,000, so now we can buy what's called Big Mama. Launches 3 rockets at a time. Don't ask how it works, it just does. That's good enough for me. So we have 6 rockets to work with if I'm counting correctly. So rocket number 1, we hit a plane because of course we did, and then we're hitting a monster. This run is very chaotic already. Can I bring the monster to space with me? Oh, I see how it works. It does hit you with 3 different rockets. We're already 60,000 meters distance. This is wild. I don't know if it was the aliens or the rockets that launched us this far, but we're already at 200,000. Oh, okay. I thought we were going to hit that. We skirted kind of through at that time. Okay, we just hit 2 planes in a row while firing rockets and using a bomb to try and get around it all. I'm not even sure what's happening, but whatever. We're back in space, so we're moving very quickly. And we're coming back down to Earth, but we're at 320,000 meters distant already. I like this rocket launcher thing. It makes us go at super speed. I just heard us annihilate a few birds, 350,000 meters distance. We actually slowed down a lot. We're still moving at a pretty good speed, but we did slow down. I cut the run off as we were running out of steam, 360,000 meters distance for $390,000. I'm just thinking about the ridiculous potential of all this now, and we're still getting upgrades constantly. So with a good launch out of our cannon, then the first bazooka shot, that's taking us up to 1,200 meters into space. So now after using only 3 of our rockets so far, we're 140,000 meters distant. Look at how fast we're going though. Plus, there's a lot of space creatures going by. I don't know what any of them are. I assume most of them are good, so I'm going to touch everything I can. I'm a space toucher. Also, this is about the apex of our last hop, so we're going to go a little bit up and forward until we hit one of those. We still got 320,000 meters on that though, that's ridiculous. Since we're starting to make that kind of progress, we're going to buy a 500% multiplier for 1,000 shells, just to give myself a little bit of a fighting chance to get those next upgrades quicker. So far so good, we're at 120,000 meters, 2 rockets left, plus our bomb, plus our jetpack. And we hit a plane, but then we hit something else. It might have actually been our 3rd rocket. I think the rocket interrupted the pattern. It would have been fun to hit either of those things also. But I can live with this, especially once we hit that. That was a nice speed boost. Probably about 5,000 meters per second right now. Got to use the bomb. Whoops. Well, didn't have to use the bomb because we hit something on the way down anyway. Now we use a jetpack to carry us a little bit up and over. This could be a new record considering how fast we're going. I do think we lost a little bit of speed, as weird as that sounds. But as long as we don't hit a spike like right now, that's going to be a new record. And there it goes. We're going to cruise along. Keep in mind we have a massive earnings bonus too. And we hit something else. What was our record starting today? 210,000 or something? We're about to break 500,000 and we're going at light speed still. Oh, it's the hugger. Still don't know if he's our friend or not. Anyone who needs a hug is a friend of mine, I suppose. And I assume we're hitting the ground because it sounds like we are and we're slowing down. But we broke our 500,000, so that's great. And fittingly, we ended on a spike. We're actually starting to pick up speed again. But that's fine because I think we just earned $3 million. So we're going to spend this money on the Golden Boy. This Golden Boy will give you a one-way trip to Valhalla. Sold. Though we do have a golden pistol, which is considerably more expensive than our bazooka thing. I'd say this is probably going to be worth the money. At least I hope it is, and we've officially spent $10 million. A giant golden cannon that fires golden bullets at a pig. That feels like a big launch. Yup, that's almost 2,000 meters up just off of the cannon launch. I think we're going to break another new record before too long. So the first bullet took us well over 2,000 meters up, and this is only going to get more and more ridiculous as it goes. Okay, we've used up 3 of our 7 bullets. We're now 65,000 meters deep, 3,000 meters up. I'm really liking the improvements we're making. Plus we just hit an alien that knocked us forward, so we're now going light speed, and we're going higher and higher and higher. Okay, there's 6,000 meters up. I might have actually touched the ground on this hop. I'm not entirely sure. Something happened that I don't understand. Maybe I can use my jetpack now to hopefully carry us just a little higher. We're 8,500 meters up. We're going to break 9,000. We sure are. Nope. But 9,000 meters up is pretty good. Oh, we hit something. That will bring us over 9,000. I used my bullet warmer because I thought it might help my bomb. And we're moving so quickly that I can't see what I'm picking up. I know it's money, but we can't really see it. And I'm going to use the bomb to hopefully bring me to new heights. The bomb's not going to bring me to new heights. I'm not sure if I should be using it at the pinnacle of my height or not. I think I tried that last time and it didn't really work. Anyways, with a lucky bounce or two, this will still be a new record because we only have 30,000 more kilometers to get there. And one of those weird alien spacecrafts just showed up. I don't know what happens when I hit them because I'm always going too fast to really see when I do, but they look like fun. And I just heard myself get another bullet chambered in, so we're going to use one of those, and that's definitely going to carry us to a new record. And we picked up another bullet somewhere. Great. And we hit a bird, so I didn't really need to use that bullet, but either way, we're going places. And another bullet. I don't know where I keep getting these, but I'm not going to complain. They're 600,000 meters distant. And a few lucky bounces, and we're at 610,000 meters distance, and another lucky bounce. We're not going super fast, but we got our height back. Well, since we're running out of speed and I'm impatient, we're going to end it right there at 622,000. But that earned us 6.4 million, apparently. I think that meant 6 million in total, including the last run, but we have 4.3 million to spend right now. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and buy one of these Super Instinct for $3 million. Allows you to dodge anything and everything when activated. So I guess as long as we're using that, nothing bad can hurt us. We also have something called a gate opener. Jump through dimensions. Use it at maximum speeds for maximum results. I just missed a spike ball by like a fraction of a hair. I thought for sure I was going to hit it. Luckily we could have just passed it, which is good because I haven't used my power yet. We'll use that now, because I just kind of want to see how long it lasts. Yeah, it's like a force field. It actually lasts quite a while. I hope that was a bad thing then, because we certainly dodged it. This actually seems to be maybe holding us in air too a little bit, because we've been in the sky for a while. I don't know if we're quite at max speed yet, but we've got to be getting close. Maybe one more bullet. I do like the feeling that we're invincible right now though. Like I feel much better about things like that happening because they don't hurt me. Whoops. I definitely touched the screen. I don't know why that didn't activate. But that's fine. Between the jetpack and that power, we'll still get ourselves pretty distant. My power ran out, so I used the bomb, but then I hit a plane, so I'm not going to use my wormhole thing because we're not going max speed, not even close. And I think that even though I'm still moving at a decent speed, it's not going to be fast enough to be worth the while to run this one out. I should just stop it here and start a new one. Still made $450,000. Let's try launching this cannon a little bit further forward, because does that make us go faster in some way? I still don't really know. I mean, we're moving pretty quick now, but we always do with the golden gun anyway. At about 70,000 meters, I activated my power because it helps us stay in the sky. I think bad things basically turn into good things now. This has got to be pretty close to max speed. It's probably not quite 5,000 meters per second, but it's close. Especially now, so should I use this? What does this do? Interesting. Okay, that's definitely taking us to a new record. Wow, we're 900,000. We're going like 100,000 meters per second. Okay, we're coming up on 1,000,000 pretty quick. So I guess that just like multiplies your speed by a whole bunch. So get out of the way of that. Don't touch it. Oh, okay, just cruise by. Not sure what to make of that. I guess if it hits us, it's not a big deal. I tried to save myself with a jetpack. I have a bullet though. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. Either way, we're 1.1 million meters. And we slowed down just a touch, but we're still moving like 1,000 meters every fraction of a second. Never mind, we came to a stop here by the balloon. But that was worth well over $1 million by itself. So I definitely like this gate opener. I'm bringing one of those with us for sure. And we can still give ourselves an extra 50% earnings. And you know what? I've got $1.8 million to spend, so maybe we should buy some nukes. They're only $80,000 each anyway, so let's buy 10 of those. So now, provided we get a nice lucky launch of sorts, I think we'll be okay. We have 10 nukes to use, plus our wormhole thing. So with just a little bit of luck, we'll be on to good things. So I think I should also use the nuke at full speed. I might use it while I'm going through a wormhole. I don't know if that's going to work against me or not, but we'll find out. Sometimes you just gotta try things to see what happens. Good news, I managed to hit a plane. Probably should have used this power. Kind of forgot about it already. I get so excited about all the nukes. But I think we could probably still make this work. We're going pretty quick. We're at about max height. We're gonna nuclear bomb from there. Yeah, that's gonna work nicely. And then we're gonna use... Oh, we can turn that on and off. I didn't know we could ever do that. Let's use another nuke for fun. Because now we're going super speed. Let's warp. Now we're going like 100,000 every second. So if we use one of these while doing it... Is that working? Do those stack? I don't know if they stack. I just really wanted an excuse to use a bunch of nukes in a row. That really helped carry us. We're at almost 1,000,000 again. Might as well use a jetpack while we're at it too to help carry us just a little further. Then when I feel like we're at about the peak of our 8,000, we're going to use that again. That's going to pick up our speed in a big way. Well, we broke 1,000,000 again. But that goes to show that last run is pretty lucky too. We did use the warp, but we made it further than we have so far. I do have 4 nukes left though, so that's going to be something. We can use them say now. Which carried us over whatever that plane was. We hit the ground once. That's probably not a big deal considering we can just go like this to gain a little more altitude and speed. Then we're going to touch the ground again, and I'll use a nuke here. I've got one more nuke to go, but I'm pretty sure that's going to help carry us through to a new record. As long as we don't hit anything stupid along the way. Well, this is going to be close. The best part is I just spent so much money in this run, I'm not even sure if I make a profit, despite the fact we're at about a new record. We are about 2,000 meters away from our record, but we're not quite going to do it. But 1,170,000 meters is still pretty good. But we definitely earned well over $1 million on that one though, so I'm pretty content with that. And that means next time we'll go even above and beyond, but we're going to need the prestige to get to that next step.